Welcome to the LaughTale podcast. I'm your host, Diamond Chi. We got Dill, and we got
Hey,
Rolex.
Hey guys.
what's up,
So,
everyone?
what do you guys think about what the hell Blackbeard is doing?
So today's episode is all about Blackbeard. Let's do it. I don't know, man. Blackbeard is just chilling on his island, waiting for shit to pop off so he can go and
Nah, he
just
left
steal
his
someone's
island.
girlfriend.
Last we checked, he
Oh,
left
did
it.
he?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Oh,
like now's the time to move or something, if I remember correctly.
did they say he left, or are we just assuming that he left?
I'm pretty sure he left the island.
I mean, him saying that wouldn't make moves and them actually making moves are two different things, right?
Let me double check quickly, but I'm pretty sure he left the
Yeah.
island.
hmm I mean, where do you think he's going if he left the island?
Yeah, I think he was setting out to leave the island, and he said something about he kind of asked, sort of, I guess it's like a rhetorical question of what does he stand to gain from this? So,
Yeah, so
you know,
after
what-
he learned about the warlord system going down, Teach and his crew they set plans to set sail to acquire an unknown something from the Marines before the Marines could take it.
I think that is. What if it's a devil fruit?
Something that the Marines want.
I mean, Marines already lost one of the devil fruit. What if they're like, oh fuck, if Luffy can awaken this fruit, maybe there's another fruit that's on par with that fruit.
Uh,
Did they say there's three gods or something?
Wait, hold on. It after he said this after they abolished the warlord system, right?
Uh-huh.
So it must have been something the warlords have, no?
I mean, the warlords don't work. I mean, if the warlords have it, then the government has it because they work for the government. The only reason that they destroy I mean, they got rid of the warlords is so, um, wait, what? Sorry. The reason they got rid of the warlords was so, I lost my thought, fuck.
It's okay.
Yeah, because okay, yeah. So the whole reason they got rid of the warlords is because they had the robots, right, to take over instead of the warlords.
yeah, the
Um,
SSG.
No, they had
yeah.
a they had
So
they had a they developed a weapon, but we don't know what that weapon is, do we?
yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
SSG.
pacifists. What were they called?
No, this is different, right? They developed a new
Yeah, it was something new that we haven't
machine
seen.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we don't
But
really
SSG.
know what it is.
we can assume it's okay. Yeah. Okay. What if? Okay. Then what if they develop? What if Teach wants to get there?
Mm,
Why?
Because what
yeah,
if it's like powerful? Like what if he can control it
but
and
how does
he's
he know
like,
what it is?
How does he control it though? Does he have somebody on his side with that level of expertise? I don't think so.
that's
At
true.
least, at least there's nothing in the story that tells us that he does have somebody who can control it.
Uh,
Yeah, Blackbeard's just a mystery right now. So like,
there's not enough information on him for.
okay, let's backtrack here. Okay, so first he met Whitebeard when he was young, but he has some connection to God Valley, right?
Yeah. I'm telling
So
you, him and Zebek are father
like
son or
something
yeah,
like that, yeah.
100%.
And his ship is
I mean,
named
his ship is named.
named
Yeah,
after them.
exactly. So definitely there's a huge relation right there.
Hmm.
So
But why do you think he waited so long to make his move?
I think it's because like he was just waiting for the right time. Because Luffy has like I think Luffy plays a huge role in his um his plan, right? Whether Luffy's gonna help him or not, that's one thing. But I think he knows that Luffy plays a big role, and the fact that like everything's like falling into places, right? Like Kaido's out of the picture, Big Mom's out of the picture now. Like all these are like happening where it's helping Luffy, but it's also helping the other like the like Whitebeard, Shanks, I mean Blackbeard, Shanks, and all the other guys as well, right? We're looking at from one side of the story. I feel like those guys are also getting helped out, so that's why they're trying to make moves out because they have less opposition now, right? So they can do whatever they want.
No, but like didn't Blackbeard made his move when he was with Whitebeard, right? Like he killed Thatch to get the fruit.
I mean, those were like small things that he had to do. Because I don't even think he wanted to kill Thatch, but I think he was put in that position where he had to kill him to get his to achieve what he wanted, right? I feel like he's selfish, so he does things just so he can achieve his goals. So yeah.
Now, what do you think, Damage?
So yeah, Blackbeard's kind of a mystery. Like I can't think of anything obvious because honestly, Blackbeard could do almost anything in his power to gain something, right? Like, there's so many ways it can go. Like, he can go after the SSG and try to acquire it. He can go into Big Mom's territory and acquire some territory because, maybe he knew deep down that, yeah, Luffy was going to win the fight against Kaido and Big Mom.
Did,
And I
sorry,
guess, like, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, do you think he knew that Big Mom and Thing were fighting? Was that like
I don't think so.
He
from
had an
the
informant, remember?
Did he?
He has an informant in
who?
Wano. Blackbeard.
Who is
Wait,
it?
do we know
Did
this?
he?
Or
Yeah, it was
yeah.
stated in the chapter, I remember.
Which chapter?
What if it's
Yeah, it
that
was,
guy, the whatever Caillou or whatever his name is,
Caribou.
got
Nah,
yeah.
I don't think it's
well,
Caribou.
I don't know if it's Caribou, but I think Blackbeard said that he had an informant. He knows what's going on in Wano, so he kind of implied that.
Can you double check that for me?
Yeah, I've never heard of
I
this. It's
never,
crazy.
yeah, I don't, never,
Fact check this.
yeah,
Imagine, I'm telling you, Ganesh has been, I mean, sorry, uh, Diamond G has been correct on so many things that I'm scared to doubt him nowadays.
yeah.
I'm like, God damn, what if he's telling the truth?
No, I don't remember him saying that in one. Anyone saying that in one.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know he had an informant. I mean, that opens up a lot of things. And that means,
Hmm.
It's on
Black,
Wiki.
is it?
Oh, no, wait, never mind. This is a discussion board on Wiki.
But either way, I don't think he knew about the battle or who would win the
Yeah.
battle in the end.
Even
No,
if you didn't know the,
I guess maybe he didn't explicitly say that he had an informant, but he said I think he said like something along the lines that he knew what was going on in Wano.
Hmm.
Kind of implied it.
I'm gonna fact check that later, but
Yeah, yeah, fact check that
no,
later.
imagine, sorry, go on.
nah, like, cause Wano's such a closed off nation. Like, how could you get someone in there without them knowing?
Yeah.
Well, he surprised everyone for more than once. So I wouldn't be surprised if he could pull this off.
No, cause okay, let's follow his steps. He betrayed Whitebeard. He fought Ace. He invaded Impale Down. Then he went to the
No, he fought Shanks there too, remember? Shanks, he gave Shanks the scar on his
yeah,
eye.
yeah, yeah, I'm talking about after he joined White. That's when he joined Whitebeard's crew, right?
He was a Whitebeard's crew when that happened, right?
Yeah, yeah, when he gave him the scar.
Yeah.
So after he left, he went to Impale Down. Then he went to Marineford, killed Whitebeard, got his fruit. So another thing, how do you think he has the ability to carry more than one fruit?
I was gonna say, like, what if his next thing, you know what he says he's gonna retrieve? I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna, like, hop on what Diamond G said. So, Diamond G said that he's going after something, right? What if the something he's going after is Kaido's fruit?
That's a good point. But no, but
Because, like, he said, I read a lot of theories about how Blackbeard and the number three, like a lot of things are like number three. Why?
mm,
So he has two devil fruits right now. What if the third one he has what? The Logia type and Think type, right?
Paramecia,
Or are they
yeah,
both Logia?
Paramecia.
Okay, so like yeah, so the last one that's missing on Zone. Like, what if his ability that he can have one of each devil fruit? So it would make sense for him to go after um, Kaido's fruit because that's like the strongest Zone fruit. Well, that's known to people because I don't think people know about Luffy's fruit, right? So
I think that might be it. I think he might be going after one of the fruits, but I don't think it's Kaido's fruit because I don't know because I don't think he knew he was gonna lose by then, right?
what if he's after going after the Buddha? What's the name? Sengoku's fruit.
No,
That, I think that'd be the second. What is the strongest Zone fruit? What do you guys think?
I think it's gonna be a mythical fruit, but I don't think we've seen it yet.
Sorry, who's right?
A mythical fruit,
Oh,
mythical zone fruit.
Wait, let's talk about this theory. How do you think he's able to more than one
Yeah,
devil fruit?
There's a lot of theories out there. Like he has three
Maybe
people
more
in
than one
him.
soul. Maybe. I think that's the most
Damn it.
popular one.
What'd you say? I didn't hear.
He has more than one soul.
Uh,
Specifically three, because of the three skulls on the flag.
yeah, like I was saying, I think like him and three like is a huge correlation, but I don't know. I don't think he has three souls. Like he doesn't sleep. What do you think that his body takes over like 8-hour shifts every time?
Maybe.
Yeah, no,
Sorry, go on.
no, go on, go on, go on.
No, because like you're right. I seen a theory. Someone talk about how each type of Blackbeard like acts a different way. So you see like three different kinds of Blackbeard. Right? One that's like caring and stuff like that, some shit like that. That's like saying how he saw his like Whitebeard as his father and everything. Another one who's like pretty strategic and like develop like has this like huge master plan, and the other one who's just like brutal strength and everything. So I don't know. Someone talked about this theory along those lines. But I still don't think he has like the three souls thing. Like I don't know. I think that's like pretty far fetched.
Yeah, like at this point, One Piece could throw anything at me and I'd believe it about
That's
him.
actually true, yo. That's
But
actually big facts. Imagine, yeah,
'cause
one of his souls.
I've seen people
What?
analyze his teeth, and be like, this what Blackbeard has all these teeth,
Yeah, I
and this
seen that
Blackbeard.
too. That like, yeah. Go on.
I mean, but like Oda, would Oda mess up his teeth on purpose? Like,
That's the thing, yo. It's like it's but then you have to understand. But also nothing is like Oda doesn't draw all his panels, right?
yeah, that's true.
So like, what if it's like a different artist doing different? Like they keep forgetting where their teeth is, or each artist has their own set of teeth placement, right? So I think that's right now in hindsight, like right now for us, it might seem like nothing, but like later on in the future when he reveals something, and we're like, oh fuck, the teeth did mean something. We're gonna be like, ah,
Hmm.
that's what it meant. But I don't know. I really don't think the teeth are meant for anything.
Yeah, I doubt it. That's a reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three souls is a pretty big reach as well, I think. But hey,
No,
yeah,
but
like you
like
said, it could be.
that begs the question. How does he have three souls though? What caused that?
Three hearts.
I mean,
Yeah, like
I have
why
no
is he
idea.
special? Like that has never happened, and in Sama like would have known something like this. Like if a person could have three devil fruits, what if? Okay,
mm,
but what if Blackbeard is the only one with multiple devil fruits?
who
What if
else
Im
would have?
Sama also has multiple devil fruits?
That's true.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, like, think about it. What if Imsam was just collecting the strong devils? And, like, you know, they even said that, like, the Gobble Gobble fruit hasn't been in their hands for 800 years. What if that was the fruit that he wanted to have this whole time? And that's why Husu got into, like, so much shit when he lost it, because it was for Imsam, like, he was supposed to eat it. Until he lost it, he's like, oh, that's beef. But then if that was the case, they would have killed Luffy just to get the fruit, right?
Yeah.
Like, if someone wouldn't have waited this long, he wouldn't have cared to, like, let it
I
thing,
mean,
but
that's
the,
true, but like they can't make it so that like they can't make Luffy too special in the early game, I guess, right? Because if he was, then everyone would be interested in terms of going out. Actually, wait, but nobody knows how like
that's the
devil
thing.
fruits
Yeah.
are transported after somebody's death, except for like
I thought they
Blackbeard.
said that. I thought. Fuck, I forget the name of the place. I was supposed to say Draft Punk. Vegapunk. Not Vegapunk. Fuck. That place where they were at on
Punk
the with the
Hazard.
huge giant babies. Punk Hazard, yeah, that
Yeah.
place. There, did they say that when someone dies with the devil fruit, the fruit gets appears like nearby?
That's but I don't know
Because
if it stays the word nearby.
Because remember that they even showed. I remember this episode. Like I remember watching this episode with. I think one of the devil users died, and then his fruit got transported to like a box of apples.
Was that what happened? I was always confused, like, because then
Yeah,
the poison bug thing ate it.
yeah. So it's like I think that's how it is. Like whenever someone dies, their soul or the fruit finds the nearest fruit or something nearby, and it goes in. So I think there is a way to like capture someone's death fruit. Think about this. That's what pretty much Thing did, right? I'm assuming that's what Blackbeard did. How is it possible that when Whitebeard died, Thing was able to get the fruit instantly and absorb it?
that's a good question.
So I think he had a fruit on
Maybe
him.
that theory's right,
So
but
I think he had a fruit on him, and as soon as he died, that fruit turned in. Because like, who's gonna have a fruit on the battlefield? Let's be honest. So Blackbeard was like pre-prepared. Like he knew that either way he was going to kill Whitebeard or someone was going to kill Whitebeard, and it turns out that Blackbeard did kill Whitebeard. So because of that, he was
kind
able
of a
to
reach.
absorb the.
Kind of a reach. I mean, how many soldiers were on that battlefield? If you think about it, like what,
But he
hundred
was think
thousand?
about yeah, you're right. But he was
Like
the
what other time
closest.
all 100,000 soldiers might not even have like even like one like piece of fruit or something.
Okay, that's true though. But you have to understand. Blackbeard is the one who dealt the final blow. So he's like they were close by attacking them, right? They're like no one else was as close as them because they were
Yeah,
actually shooting
true.
and killing him. So at that point, that fruit would have definitely went to Blackbeard and he would have had it. Like I thought that was the case of how devil fruits were like transferred to other people. It's not like it magically appears somewhere. I thought just like the nearest fruit
No,
and it
that's
becomes
why.
that devil fruit.
Oh, like you know when Ace died too, right? And then in the after the time skip, Tom Flamingo had the fruit.
Uh,
Like Tom Flamingo was there when he died, so it makes sense.
yeah, like he could have easily got the fruit, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I always thought,
Oh,
how did
maybe.
yeah,
So that means he might know too, right? Like Doflamingo might know like
He
how
knows
that
a
works.
lot of secrets
yeah,
though,
he
so I
does.
wouldn't be surprised. Like I think because he was a warlord and because he's
Celestial
what's
Dragon.
it, because he was a celestial dragon, he used that thing to leverage everything. He knows a lot, like from the secrets and treasure and everything. Like he knows shit that we don't even know yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He even implied that when he was talking to Fujitora, right?
yeah,
I mean, he controlled the world government to fake his own resignation, so he knows a lot.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's the power he had. Like imagine what he knows. Now he's gonna die. So I don't mean
Nah, he's not
he
dead.
probably won't kill him.
Not
He's
gonna
coming back.
die.
He's coming back.
You think he's
Yeah.
gonna be?
He's coming. He might join the Cross Guilds, man. At this point, he's coming back.
Oh, that'd be interesting if he joins the Cross Guild. It
Imagine
makes a lot
all
of
of
sense, to be honest. Like I
everyone
feel like
that.
our visions line up pretty well.
Yeah.
Bro, that means that lineup would be fucking strong.
Yeah,
Imagine,
that's actually
imagine all the villains showing up. NL,
That's what I'm saying,
Sabo.
yo. That I don't even think Luffy can beat them because even if Luffy fights one of them, who he already has
He
been,
beat all of them.
Mihawk is still stronger than Zoro.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah, so there's no way. And yeah, and they have Buggy, yo. He can one shot anyone. So
I mean, can Buggy actually die from Mihawk's sword? I mean, he just split up
no, because he
himself.
can get cut. He just does
Yeah,
that
he just cuts
thing,
himself
right?
up himself.
Yeah,
So he's actually safe from Mihawk.
yeah. It's probably Mihawk's one thing.
Yeah, that'd be funny. He's like, you can't kill me. He just flies away.
But the Mihawk slash is like fucking wide, yo. You know how much he almost cut a whole ice in half.
Didn't he actually cut a whole ice in half?
Oh, I think you're right. Fuck, he cut a
Yeah.
whole ocean in half. Fuck, he cut boats in half too, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's
yeah.
strong.
I mean, he.
Okay, back to Blackbeard.
Yeah, back to
Sorry.
Blackbeard.
We should have another episode of Mihawk. But yeah,
What we talking?
I'm going through it. Well, nice.
Oh yeah,
I
like
said,
how he has three souls.
yeah, I don't think that's true.
I feel like something. It must be a devil fruit power. Think about it. If he was born on God Valley and Rox died that day, maybe it's Rox's fruit that allows him to embody three
Bro,
devil fruits or something like that.
what if he already has his own fruit? That's like a three. Like some of he had the three-headed dragon, the Cerberus or
Cerberus, yeah.
yeah, Cerberus.
yeah.
Yeah, that fruit. So because of that, it allows him to thing. We have
Mm,
to see what Zibit or whatever his name is he has. What like I want to see him come into the story first,
yeah.
and then we'll.
I don't think
That's
he's
I
dead.
can't.
I think he's with Blackbeard somehow. But
Really? I thought I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think he's dead. I think Im Sama has him in prison. I think there's another level of prison that is not at Impel Down. It's like near where Im Sama is. Like that's where like they keep
mm,
like the craziest villains.
maybe the
I think that's where.
prison
Huh?
behind the gates of justice.
Yeah. There's still like one more building that we haven't seen, right?
No, there's the gates of justice. Like when Robin was kidnapped, they're going to take her beyond the gates of justice.
Okay?
Well, we never seen what's beyond the gates of justice, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he is.
Yeah. Okay, there's another question for you guys. This is random. This is not has to do with nothing with Blackbeard, but do you guys remember in Trailer Park when they were on that ship, they were sailing past some giant
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
monsters?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
I have no
Do we
clue.
ever find out what that is?
No, we never.
No,
Do you think Oda forgot?
maybe.
That was one thing I was thinking about too the other day. Like, what are those things?
Like,
There's a theory that might be uh more of those elephants. So, like Zoe.
what if that was though?
No, there's like more than one though. It's like three figures.
Oh, okay, I see. But then Zoe was, but then another thing, but then Zoe was punished to walk though. I was assuming Zoe was a human being that was punished into turning into an elephant that lived for that long. And because he's touching the water, he doesn't have that much energy. That's why he can't walk.
maybe, maybe he was a mink. Like
Huh?
Zoe was a mink or something.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
know.
he ate a devil fruit that like made him that big, and he got cursed. Because they made it where it seemed like he was like punished to walk for like he has to walk forever or until he like something happens, right? So I'm assuming Luffy will free him and then he'll become like an old man.
Luffy or
He-
Momosuke? Because he seems to only listen to Momo.
Okay, maybe Momo will free him.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna free him, and then he's finally gonna be able to like do what he wants. But then it was Joy Boy that was supposed to free him, right? It's like
Yeah.
they said it was like Joy Boy's friend and shit. So since Luffy is Joy Boy, maybe
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what those figures are too though.
Me too.
I feel like all
I'm
these
telling you, we have to go to Elbaf. We have to go to
Nah,
Elbaf.
we're not going
Yeah.
there, man.
I feel like that's not happening.
Okay,
But
Yeah, that's why you're right. Because after they said they're splitting into three and they're going to three different islands, I'm like, yeah, Elbaf is one of them, and there is probably one Kid or Lao's gonna take it. I'm like, fuck.
now think about what are the odds the blog post is actually pointing at Elbath?
1 in 3.
pretty low.
No,
Okay, what are the chances that they're actually going to follow the log post this time?
yeah, no.
Yeah, wait. I have a
Honestly, yeah, you're right.
I have a question. I have a question. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why was Nami beating up Luffy? Is it because they went to? I don't understand that.
Because they jumped off
You
the
know,
water cliff
yeah,
and almost
the
died.
waterfall.
When was this again? I don't know if I read that.
When
Towards the end
the last chapter of Wano.
yeah, end of
Uh,
57.
okay. Yeah, I probably skimmed through that. That's what I mean, yo.
Yeah, no.
But okay.
This is the first time they're actually following the log post since Fishman Island, so I doubt they're actually gonna follow it.
I
I
mean,
feel
what if
like
they
they'll
do?
go
What if
right
they throw us for a
up.
loop and they actually do follow it?
Nah, like
But wait, they have newspapers
yeah,
though,
yeah.
right?
So they're
So
probably gonna
they
read
would
the
learn of what
newspaper.
happened to
Yeah,
Sabo and Vivi
So do
yeah,
you think they're gonna go after them?
and
yeah.
Cobra. Like, yo, what if Sabo was like actually killed Cobra?
Why would
I
you do
don't
it?
think
What
so.
would
I
that?
told you guys. I'm telling
What
you,
kind of
that's not
position does?
possible.
Well,
It's
I'm just
him,
saying, what kind
Sama.
of position would that put would Luffy be in? Like, because like
I
that's
mean, he'll be
extremely
like, oh,
important.
my brother did something for something. He probably did something because he had to do it. He probably did it for the good, for the like betterment for the country, right? So he probably back up Sabo no matter what.
I think he would try to go find out the answer for himself
Yeah.
by actually figuring out where he is.
No. Like I mean, like he'll go to Sabo, like try to find out where he is, and then help him out. But like he would trust Sabo though. I don't think he would like be angry at Sabo. I feel like he would like try to understand him.
But
That'd be
why would
dark
he kill
though.
him?
Well,
That's the thing.
Because because that's not the thing. I know he didn't kill him. Like
Yeah,
definitely what happened was he got framed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
There's
that.
no way Sabo killed him. He got framed. It's Sama framing him. That's what Vivi didn't. Like, he didn't kidnap her. She ran with him willingly. But they said kidnap so like everyone kills Sama on sight and takes her back and brings her back.
yeah, that's true. It's a long lost love story. They fell in love.
Facts. But I thought
Ran
Vivi was
away.
for someone else.
Huh?
Who does Sabo like? For
Sabo.
Luffy has bear girls, man. Rebecca. I wanted to be with Hancock though. What her name?
Yeah. Wonder what Hanko's up to too now.
Oh yeah, she dead.
Nah,
Oh
No, I
man.
doubt
man,
it. I
She got a
doubt
yeah,
it.
whole island for her name.
bro, that island is something else. You can't even get there, right? You have to like.
No, who was there? What's his name? Kobe was there. at the end of to capture Hancock.
Oh.
Yeah,
He
but
probably
I
was.
feel like he's gonna learn that she was a fangirl of Luffy. And then it's like, oh, well, I don't want to completely kill you, but I'll arrest you, and that's pretty much it.
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, I think bringing it back, maybe the mythical fruit that Blackbeard is looking for is on Amazon Lily.
What fruit do you think it is? The anaconda?
I
I'm
don't know,
joking.
but like maybe it's there. That's why he's like, now's the time to go, right? Since he could just go into that territory and the Marines won't come after him.
Oh.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I'm just guessing
I'm
here.
telling you, Blackbeard is in such a nice position, you know. Two emperors got taken down, he's untouchable. Plus there's no more warlord, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can go to any of the he can even go to Fishman Island and kidnap that fish girl.
But he doesn't know that's Poseidon though. I don't even think cares. I don't think he cares about
Does he even,
the
yeah, doesn't really care. Yeah, that's a
about
good
the
point.
ancient weapons.
Oh, what does he care about then? He
Yeah,
just wants to
that's
be
what
the
I want
king
to
of the
find
world?
out. What do you guys think? What's his goal is?
I think his goal same as Zebek, be the king of the world, take over, like achieve, accomplish his dad's dream.
Okay.
But but that's like, then wouldn't Blackbeard be on top of Im's list of people to wipe out? Because, like, if you think about it, Im controls most of the New World, right? So wouldn't Blackbeard be like one of the number one people you want to get rid of? Actually, I don't remember if he was on that. Like, you know how there's like three bounty
Yeah,
posters
it was
that.
Blackbeard, Vivi, and
Okay, actually, he was kind of there.
yeah,
Okay, so technically. So yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe it is like he wants to take over the world then. It's like directly challenging it, essentially, right? For power.
you know what I think it is? I think him and Luffy have the same dream to be free,
I do think that's true,
but
but I think
Yeah,
they have,
going at it a different way.
yeah.
two very different ways.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
think I think their concept is of free is two different versions. I
yeah,
think they have two different definitions of free as well. I think Blackbeard's free is him being the king of the world, so he can do whatever he wants and no one can question him. Whereas Luffy's free is he wants everyone to be free, so he can do whatever he wants with whoever he wants. So those are the two different things. And
mm,
I honestly think Blackbeard is good, and like there's just so many things that show that Blackbeard and Luffy are like opposites, like complete opposites in every single thing, right?
yeah,
Even from like LaughTale when they both said one said they like the pie and one said they like the drink, and the
yeah,
way they act and everything. So I think it's like that's what it is. Like they both want the same thing, but they're going about it with two different ways, like two opposite ways. But then when they get to the end goals, when they'll fight, as because they
okay,
both will get to the end goal because they both went two different opposite ways, but they still got to the end goal. And the only thing is only one of them can achieve that goal, and then that's where the fight happens.
okay. Hear me out.
And
You
it's it.
you see how I said they have both the same dream,
Uh-huh.
but there's one person that's against their dream right now, and that's Eam, right? So I
Uh-huh.
have a feeling they're gonna team up just to take down Eam.
You know
I
what?
don't want that to happen. I'd
That
be
is a
so
good.
pissed.
That is
But
a good
it's
idea.
feasible. It's feasible, though.
No, but
Yeah.
think about it. Like I've been saying, like Luffy's been teaming up with worst generation members all the time now, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blackbeard is a worst generation member. I have a feeling it's gonna happen.
Damn. If that actually happens, yeah.
Or maybe they take down Eam and then they have their
yeah,
final
yeah,
fight.
for sure, for sure. Like
I hope it's
how,
not like Naruto, man.
huh?
Please don't make it like Naruto.
Naruto, no.
Anyway, I don't want to
Like you know
spoil
how
it.
him and Law just broke up. I think something like that.
You're making that sound like they were dating for like
Yo,
2 years, and they said
they were dating for like 10 years. Okay.
at this point you're right, dog. That relationship was a long time.
Yeah.
Fuck. Damn.
But yeah, I have
Fuck you. What you said actually blew my mind.
no,
Because it actually can make sense, yo. It actually would do. It actually would make so much sense.
yeah, because your enemy is your friend, right?
Yeah. But Sama is probably stupid strong.
Yeah, she's probably immortal too.
Uh,
So
yeah.
how do you beat an
And how
immortal
do you
girl?
kill someone that's immortal? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like, yeah. How do you beat someone that's immortal?
hmm I
You
mean,
take away their will to live. I don't know.
you gotta break
That's
their
true too.
ideology. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right,
But
just
how do you
saying.
do that though? I mean, yeah.
I said it first, so anyone takes my theory, you know where
Facts,
you.
bro. You said two things that I don't know.
Oh my
Shanks being the
first,
bad
first.
guy and these two grouping up to take on. Where do you think Shanks come in if they do group up? If they do team up, where does Shanks play? What role does he play? He's been talking to the five elder stars. He's been there.
Oh yeah, I wanted
So
to bring
yeah.
this up. Um, Shanks's last name. Uh, so you know how spoilers were releasing for film Red?
Uh-huh.
So some of the things about Shanks got released.
Fuck. Let's hear it.
So his last name is Spearland,
Yeah.
Hear that?
and apparently that's the name of a celestial dragon family. So
Sheesh.
there's a theory going out there that the only reason he's able to read them is because he's a part of a celestial dragon. And then
But
Hmm.
then the wait, what?
But how do they know that?
yeah, how do they know? Maybe the red hair.
Maybe. I know because everyone calls him red hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's not the only person with red hair.
I know. The
And
kid has red hair.
the
Imagine if
minority
Sam
is
has red
red
hair,
stuff.
bro. Ooh. Wait, so he's part of the Celestial Dragons? Okay, go on, continue. What else?
And then he has the power to cancel out observation hockey. I don't know how, but his
Wait,
counters.
what?
Yeah, he can
Yeah,
cancel future
Oh,
plays.
I actually read that spoiler. I've actually
yeah.
read that spoiler, bro. That's me. Fuck, that means Shanks is OP as fuck. You can't even
Yeah,
tell the future with that guy.
yeah. So that's the reason they brought Katakuri into the movie. Is so they apparently he cuts his future side off, and Shanks kicks his ass or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, I see. Yeah, fuck. I want to watch the movie.
I
Book
know,
I
right?
tickets.
know. I want to watch it already.
No more spoilers, guys.
Oh,
Fuck. You
okay.
know, what? Yes,
So
Selena?
one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Um, so
You should probably put spoilers.
Oda's
Uh-huh.
father watched the movie, and then in the last chapter, he wrote a comment. Oda is like his father cried watching the movie for the first time. I was like, whoa.
But why?
Yeah, I know.
Why does that even? Why
Why?
is it relevant?
So I hate how it's only released in like Japan and
So
France.
BS, man. I would watch Japanese in Canada. I
Yeah.
don't understand why they're being so
No, it's not released in
racist for it.
France, right? France.
You have
It's
released
out in
what?
France, I think.
What?
It's out in France.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
Japan and
this not coming
France.
out in Canada till when?
October.
Well, now. Well, not now,
Why?
but sometime in the fall. Same in the
Why?
US.
I don't
Is
know.
why
I
is
don't
it
know.
because they're releasing it in English or are they still releasing it in
No, it's
Japanese?
releasing Japanese, but like still,
So why?
I don't know. It's how it usually
Do
is,
they
right?
not like money? I'm so confused.
I mean, I think it's the
You know
highest
how much money
grossing.
they'd make?
They made 10
Huh?
billion with it.
Probably licensing. Some
Oh,
weird
maybe.
licensing shit.
But they do that
Yeah.
with all Japanese movies though. Like Demon Slayer movie didn't release here till later.
Yeah.
So
It's a
like
big market they're missing out on, you.
they're not missing out. They're just delayed.
I mean, that's true, but spoilers, fuck,
Yeah,
man.
no, I hate the
I'm
spoilers.
getting fucked. But that's crazy, yo.
hmm
That's a huge spoiler. The finding out that he's a celestial dragon. Holy.
No, so I don't think
Bro,
it was in the
it's gonna
movie,
bleep
but
everything.
like it was given in a book that was given out in the Japanese premiere. So that book
Why
contains
is Oda teasing us like this?
I don't know, man. What,
What is he trying to tell us?
that Shanks is an important guy.
I mean, Shanks has been an important guy,
Yeah.
bro. He has some. Shanks is so broken. What is this? Man's lost an arm and he's still broken, yo.
See,
Imagine
let's
he
bring
had
it.
two arms.
So the fact that he lost an arm too now, it's like, how did he lose an arm like through a guy? It makes no sense. If he's so OP.
Maybe
I don't
that's
know.
why he did. He lost an arm too. Like he's like, fuck it. I'm too strong. Let me
Yeah.
balance myself. Let me nerf
Need
myself.
to
Let me lose
nerf
some arm.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh
Let me
man.
balance myself out. This is patch 1.1 of Shanks. Cutting losing an arm.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's a good
man.
question though. Like, why did he give up his arm? I still don't understand this to this day.
Yeah. It's kind of dumb.
There's no
I think he
real good
sees a
answer to
future
this.
in Luffy. What future does he see in Luffy? I don't know.
Was it just for dramatic effect,
Yeah,
or was it
probably.
something else entirely?
No, this has to be a huge part in the story because I don't think Oda has planned everything from day one. So clearly he planned
No, he hasn't.
Shanks losing his
No,
arm.
not everything from day one.
I mean, like a lot of
The,
things like he wrote and he just like came up with it. But the overall story he had planned from day one, right? That's what he said.
no, like the worst generation he wrote like the day before.
I mean,
No,
okay, the worst generation, that's a concept, but he said these characters were already developed. He just put them all together, had a group. That's all he did.
Nah, he said
That's like, I'm,
I'm pretty sure he said the worst generation came up a day before, and he drew them all.
no, but Shanks must be like planned
that's
from like
false. You know why it's false?
literally in the first chapter.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I'm
is?
pretty sure get an idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I know for a fact, like he has a general idea how the story was going to end and
Yeah.
why certain things will happen in the story, right? Yeah, every small detail he has to add, like anything with the like for example, like the way he writes the story is amazing. Like you're supposed to write the full story and then break down everything to smallest chapters and stuff like that, arcs, chapters and shit like that, right? So I
Mhm.
think that's what he did. So he probably wrote that, okay, Shanks loses his arm, why? Blah blah blah. I don't know why on my head,
Still
but
makes no sense. Like he gave up his dominant arm. It could have
Yeah.
been his other arm, but he
but how
chose
do you
the
know he's that?
dominant
How do you
arm.
know that? How do you know that's his dominant arm?
Donald stated already
Yeah,
that it was.
that's stated somewhere.
Oh shit, maybe you're right. Yeah,
Longwood?
god damn it, you guys pay more attention than I do. What the? I feel
Yo.
like I read this thing and there's like, you know, the monkeys clapping, the symbol clapping emoji, like that's what's playing in my head every time I read the damn comic or the manga.
Oh, man, you don't get the extra level details. You gotta
Yeah.
read between the
I should,
lines.
yo. I should. Next time I bring a magnifying glass, you'll read it like 7 times. I'm
Yeah,
reading it.
but
But yeah.
also like they said, Oda purposely finished Wano quickly just so he could tie Shanks with the movie.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty clear, man.
I don't know
The ending of one was rushed.
how
There's
do you guys
no
feel
way
about that?
around it.
I'm glad though. I want him to like move the story along much
Uh,
faster.
I don't like it.
I don't
I feel
like
like
it
we
either.
invested 3 years into Wano. What's another like 3, 4 months maybe?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I don't get the point. He's been writing this story for 25 years, and you just speed it up for a movie to release. Come on, it's not fair for us readers, you know?
Facts. If you
Yeah.
say like that, that's facts.
Yeah.
And another thing
No,
is
they
like
didn't
the
even release in
saga.
Canada yet, bro. What
I
the fuck?
know.
You rushed
Yeah.
it for what? For nothing for us. We got the short end of the stick. We didn't even get nothing.
Exactly.
You
Well,
rushed the movie and we still didn't see the movie. Ah, what a pain. What a pain.
like the saga is like what 10 years, right? Like that. Like we think back to when like Law joined,
Mhm.
sort of like the
That
well,
was
not the
10
crew, but
years.
like that was 10 years
Holy.
ago,
Yeah.
and like
Holy.
the journey all the way to Kaido, and like 10 years. So what's 3 months to just make the ending a bit more fleshed
And
out?
like why they could just move the movie. Like, come on, man. People are gonna watch the movie regardless.
I know.
Facts.
Does
He's
it really
acting like if
matter?
he doesn't if he doesn't release the movie on that day, everyone's gonna acknowledge him.
Exactly.
God.
Nah, I don't think that was his decision though. It's probably like
Yeah, it's not his.
publisher.
It's probably the production houses, but
They're
still,
like, we need money. Let's do it now.
it's so dumb. Like, I wanted
Nice.
Kaido's. Like, the one thing I was waiting for is Kaido's flashback, and I got like what 2 pages of it. Kind of cheap.
Yamato not joining was like the biggest L ever.
Yeah, I called that
Because
from
it
like.
doesn't make sense at all.
No, I called that from the beginning, man. It was never gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's fine if it didn't happen, but we don't have much justification for it. You know, like every single thing that she was talking, that Yamato was kind of talking about, like her entire character was, I'm gonna leave Wano and go sail out, and some discussion happened
Hmm.
just before Wano ended that completely changed her mind. You're like, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go travel Wano just like Odin did.
Actually,
I'm like,
yeah.
you had a week. You had 1 week to go do whatever the hell you wanted after the fight ended.
That's actually a good point. Like the way it happened was kind of dumb.
It's like you had 1 week. You could have just went all over into every single region and then just GTFO, but you didn't.
Honestly, I don't
It's
like
so
the.
backward.
Yeah.
Like, I
Honestly, I
don't
don't
know
like
what
the
to say.
Yamato character at all. So I don't really care.
Why do you not like Yamato?
I mean, she comes out of nowhere. She's like, "I'm Odin," and I'm Odin. Like every
Yeah,
sentence is like, "I'm
I
Odin. I'm
guess.
Odin." I'm like, stop.
Well, whether you like her or not,
The way that,
it still didn't
yeah,
make any sense.
yeah, the way it happened was kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I guess that's true.
But yeah.
it was just rushed.
Mhm. I guess that's what happens when you're trying to catch up with the movie.
Or I want to end the story in 3 years.
Allah, man, he's
Nah.
getting old. He's getting tired.
He's only what 50 something.
He also spent his life on vacation, dog. Allow the man. He's rich. Well, how long you want him to write a story for you? Huh? He's been writing this story for 30 years. This guy's like, yo, I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to China. I want to go to Finland. Allow this guy to travel. The longest break he's taken was 4 weeks, bro. And we lived through this. We saw that break happen in real life. Imagine if you had to work a job where they said, yo, work gonna be 30 years and I'll give you a 4 week break like 30 years from now.
Not
Would you
even.
say yes?
Probably not.
Well,
Yes,
he had
you're
like two
doing
more
the
weeks.
yes, you're doing the job you love, and yes, you're making millions of dollars doing the job you love. But would you say yes?
No.
Yeah, I think I would say yes, to be honest. If it wasn't me playing video games and making that much
Yeah,
money,
yeah.
goddamn, I would say yes. I was like, I don't care. I don't need no vacation.
And be after millions of dollars, I would just call it a day, but you don't want to disappoint the readers.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's not disappointed in nothing.
No, I mean, like, what if he all of a sudden was like, you know what? I'm gonna retire. One Piece is done. Thanks. And it doesn't
Yeah,
end the story
that'll
or
never
anything.
happen.
Yo, if we're like, if it what happened to Hunter x Hunter happens to us, yo,
Oh, that'd be fucked.
I'd be, yo, honestly, I don't know what I would do.
Imagine he's like, I'm retiring. I'm gonna give this to my assistant.
Mm,
Uh,
yeah, I can't even
that
imagine
is the
that.
day.
Or like
Yeah.
the author of Berserk died too, right? So,
Yeah.
and some other guy picked it up.
Well, I think like if Oda were to leave now, it'd be
Wait,
like
did you say
it'd be
did the author of Hunter x Hunter die?
No, no, the author of Berserk.
Uh,
Berserk. Yeah.
you said two. I thought you meant like they both died. Like, what
No,
the fuck? I didn't know Hunter x Hunter died. I know his wife. His wife was writing it, but
no, he's apparently really sick or something. So,
from what again? From
I don't know.
I don't know.
saying me saying I'm sick. I can't come to work. Man's been calling in sick to the office.
You're on
No
that leave
wonder
of
they think he's sick.
absence.
Facts, bro. Man said, yo, I'm sick. They're like, he must be. That's what I've been telling everyone. He must be really sick. It's just like, fuck, I'm not writing no story. I made
Mm,
millions of dollars. I'm happy.
exactly. No, but this is his second anime, right? Or manga he wrote. I'm trying.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one
Yu Hot.
was
Or,
pretty successful too.
yeah, yeah.
But
Oh,
then this guy's like, fuck, man. I want to be author just because it's in your head and you know how it ends. I
yeah.
want to know how it ends. Come on. I hate people like this. They're so selfish, yo. Fuck you.
Aren't we selfish too because we want that information?
I mean, of course I'm selfish,
Yeah.
but he's selfish, more selfish than me. That's the issue. Share. I want to know how the story ends, man.
I mean,
Exactly.
would you want it in bullet points? It's just like,
Yeah,
all right,
that'd be
here's
fucked.
4 bullet points, kind of summarizing what happens.
No,
I mean, that's like it's
no,
major
no.
spoilers.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Diamond, we can't even front. Me and you do the same shit right now for One Piece. One
Yeah, but
difference
that's
is to
per
make,
chapter.
but do
That's
for
per
Hunter.
chapter. Okay, that's not the entire end of the story in
So, but
three or
I
four
mean,
bullet points.
that's not possible. And then that's like I could have made that shit up myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want him to like go into depth, like how everything would have happened.
But honestly, like I don't. Even if he finishes the story, I don't think we're gonna get all the answers in the story.
Which One Piece?
Yeah,
One Piece, probably not.
Uh,
I
what
think
do you think he's gonna do? Like a spin-off series or something?
or like
I doubt it, yo. I think this man's
One Piece
retiring,
is
or
that's a big
yeah.
revenue generator, man.
I'll tell you this right. No, but I'll tell you this right. He's done. The reason he's rushing One Piece because he's done.
yeah, he's done.
He's done with his One Piece. Like maybe other people will pick up. Maybe he'll sell his license, but I don't know why he would. I think like he's not like Dragon Ball Z. You know they are fucking like Arthur doesn't give a fuck. He's a shitty guy. Just wants to write shit for the rest of his life. Sorry, no offense. But Oda is like actually cares about writing, so I don't think he'll actually write One Piece. If
Mm.
anything, I think he wants to write another story. I think he has another story in his head. He's like, yo, I'm done with pirates. I'm gonna start another story. So I think that's why
No,
he's trying to
I
finish
think he's
this.
gonna
And
retire. But like,
yeah, or that one or the
Yeah.
other. I think he's either trying to write another story or he's trying to retire.
like
Like
honestly,
I don't
like
think he's gonna start writing One Piece. What?
I think after One Piece is done, there's like this information that we don't know is gonna be released like through books. Like after Naruto was
Like
done, they're
the
like they
yeah.
released books, right? What happened between the time gap between Boruto and Naruto, so something like that.
Oh, you mean like those SPA or SPSs or the fucking shit
No,
they.
like what happened with Naruto is they actually released novels instead with
Oh
stories. Yeah.
shit! Who wrote those novels though?
I forgot, but
Somebody else wrote it,
it
and
was
then eventually
supervised.
the author came back.
It was supervised by the original author though. So
You
Yeah,
guys were being too
I don't
peaceful.
think Oda would do that.
yeah, but
Oda would not do that. I guarantee you, Oda's not gonna let anyone touch his. Like he does, like, he lets people work on his movies. Even then, well, actually, maybe not. Like people make video games all the time, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't care. He might do that. Yeah, anyway.
Peace. Two piece.
What if he
Three
made? What if he
piece.
can't? Yeah, I don't
Four
know.
piece.
Let's go.
But yeah,
Nah, I wouldn't like that though.
Why do you think the show's called One Piece?
It's like, what is the One Piece?
say that for the next time. I don't think we have
Yeah,
time.
that's an entire
What is One
theory
Piece?
on its own.
Yeah, I think we should call it.
One Piece is the friends we made together on this
I know,
journey.
right? Luffy starts punching the air. He's like, "Fuck that!"
Yeah, I can imagine as such a troll ending. It's
That would
like,
be funny.
yeah,
Mm,
it wasn't as grand as you thought it was.
Uh,
yeah, I think we should call it here, guys.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm good.
here. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you guys next week when the new chapter comes out.
All right, peace.
See ya.
All right, later, guys. Thank you.